Welcome to Showcase Richmond. I'm Matt DiNardo. It's hard to imagine being victimized in your own home, enduring abuse from a spouse, boyfriend, or parent, but it happens every day to innocent women and children who are paralyzed by fear and countless other reasons. But for this segment, we're going to show you how there's hope, a group that offers confidential, safe, and free services like housing, counseling, and a chance to recover and succeed free of the fear and violence. And that organization has been serving Richmond for over 125 years. That organization is the YWCA of Richmond, and they're the focus of today's Good News segment by Care Advantage, changing our community one charity at a time.
Hi, I'm Debbie Johnston. Are your parents living alone, missing medications, needing housekeeping help, or longing for a companion for outings or conversation? Don't do it alone. Care Advantage can help. Our in-home personal care services can ease the worry of caring for your aging loved ones. We provide tailor-made services to you, whatever the need may be. Come home to the company with a heart. Come home with Care Advantage.
And with us now to talk about the services of the YWCA is its Chief Executive Officer, Linda Tashir. And Linda, first of all, welcome to Showcase Richmond.
Thank you so much, Matt.
125 years, that's an incredible time, longevity for the YWCA. Why is it such an important organization to the community here?
Well, Matt, you know, the YWCA was founded on the principle of empowering women. And over the course of that 125-year history, what that's looked like has been much different because the needs of women have changed over all that time. So one thing that the YWCA is proudest of in terms of our history with women is that we really have been the leading women's organization in the city of Richmond for decades.
Right.
And so we are able to provide services to not only women but their families and especially their children. And this is why the YWCA has been such an impact on the Richmond community.
We're seeing a list of services here that you all provide. Let's talk about domestic violence when it comes to women and their children. How does the YWCA help them kind of pick up their lives and move on? Sure.
You know, I think that domestic violence is an issue that a lot of people don't like to talk about, but it's incredibly prevalent in our society. The studies have shown that about 1 out of every 4 women in their lifetime has been a victim of domestic violence. So if you think about that and multiply that times the population in Richmond, you can imagine how prevalent it is in our community. So what the YWCA tries to do is we really try to help women and their families rebuild their lives. And so we do this in a number of ways. We first offer that crisis intervention.
Okay.
So a woman that is in imminent danger and needs to find a safe place to go, we provide that through our emergency housing shelter.
Okay.
Secondly, we then wrap that person with all of the services that we can provide. So there's a case manager who looks at that particular woman and her family's needs and what does she need? Does she need legal advice? Does she need financial advice? We have 4 clinical therapists on our staff who provide all the counseling so that she's given all of the services and support that she needs. And then lastly, we help with housing. So these women need to set up a new household. They need to become the head of their household. So there's financial assistance and other assistance that we can give them to really rebuild their lives with their children.
Now, briefly, let's talk about that. Their children, that's an important part as well.
Yes, absolutely. You know, at any one time that we have folks in our shelter apartments, half of them are probably children at the time. So these are children that have either been victims themselves of the violence or have witnessed the violence.
Which can be just as bad and devastating down the road.
Absolutely, totally.
Let's give you some information. Here's how you get in touch with the YWCA if you need their services or you want to help make a donation. You can find them on the web, ywcarichmond.org. The hotline, 804-643-0888. This segment being brought to you by Care Advantage. You can find them on the web and on Facebook, as well as ywcarichmond.org.